Guys, welcome back to It's Shanika Robinson channel, and today I'll be doing a story time. Yay! I'll be doing a story time of how I started my business. A lot of persons don't know, but today you will know. I started my business with 5,000 Jamaican dollars. 5,000 Jamaican dollars, not Cayman dollars, not US dollars, not pounds, not even Europe dollars, but 5,000 Jamaican, Bank of Jamaica dollars, $5,000, and my business thrived from there. True words. If you're a Jamaican, you will know that when you sneeze, are true words, not corona. No corona, true words. So let's get right into this video, shall we? So guys, I want to say thank you all for being a part of my journey on YouTube. Thank you guys for your support. That means a lot to me, and you guys will be seeing more videos. I have some pranks that I have done a long time ago, but I am not the best editor, so those pranks needs to be edited properly and be zoomed in and all of these things properly, so you guys won't be seeing that for now. Yes, so let's get back to the story time of how I use $5,000. It's the same story, 5,000 Jamaican dollars. And so it all happened in the year 2020. Yeah, 2020. I've been thinking about, I had that idea from high school days, like I always want to own my own business, but that wasn't possible because I always have funds, because no matter how I go to school, I always save. I am a person who loves to save. I love to save. So I always save my money to do whatever. If I want a phone, I'll save my money for it. If I want something, I'll save my money for it. And so the money wasn't the problem, but it was the timing. You can start something, but because of the time that you start, that actually can ruin your business, or it can elevate your business, or it can be the bad time. That's why a lot of businesses are being closed, because you can't fully finance it. But for me now, year 2020 was the year I started working at this high school, and I started working in 2019, and so I'm working, and I am saving, and I am fixing, and I am just getting what I need. Because let me tell you something, no matter how much you're in a job, there's gonna come a day when you're going to be fired for no reason at all, or it's just a day when you have enough and you want to do something for your own. That was not the situation, though it was all because of corona, so everything was put on pause. But my goals were not put on pause, because I had that long time planned out, but I just wanted a stepping stone. I just wanted something to push me to go and do it. And so God said, this is the year. And so I went to Santa Cruz with $5,000. And so I said I wanted to do hot dogs, because let me tell you something about myself. I love to think outside of the box. If you are doing ice cream in your community, I am not going to do ice cream. Why am I going to come and try to, barge in, or try to take away what you are doing, try to steal your idea, try to come and profit from what you are profiting from? I don't want to do that. So I go for things outside of the box. So at the end of the day, nobody will say, hey, and me first start the ice cream, and me first start this. So I said, let me do hot dog. There was no hot dog being done in my area, and the school that I work at, I was the lab assistant. So your girl, I'm sorry about the stuffy nose, the money. So your girl know her thing. And so we used to do hot dogs and popcorn and so on at the school. And so I say, all right, none of that is happening in my community, so let me try. And so I went ahead and I went to Santa Cruz with $5,000, and I got 3 breads, because you can get a hot dog bread for $250 in supermarket and $200 on truck. You know, so they ain't thief though. They really thief. $50 profit you want? My gosh. So anywho, I bought 3 hot dog breads in the supermarket, which is $750. Sorry about that, beat out that entire scene. So I went ahead and I bought 3 hot dog breads. So you know, $250 and $250, $750. So I went ahead and I got 3 of them, and I got some retail frankfurters for $1,500. So the $1,500 gave me 48 frankfurters. You heard me right, 48. So I had, you know, each bread comprises, they have 8 bread in each bag. So 8 and 8 is 16, and 8 is 24. So I got 24 bread, 48 frankfurters. So yet still I have 3 more bread frankfurter would be left for. And so I got, so that is $750, $1,500. And then I went ahead and I got a small bottle of mayonnaise. You know, the mayonnaise back then, I don't remember the price exactly, but I know I spent like about 500. It's not the small one. I'm gonna show you the bottle. So this was the size mayonnaise that I got. It is the 946 ml. So this was the mayonnaise that I got, and it was about $500 and $1 say $600. So I got that. I got a small bottle of pepper, because when you're going about your business, you have to know what you really need. And I worked in the foods lab and I did it at school, so I know everything that I needed. I got a $500 slice of cheese. I got the small bottle of relish for about $500 also. So the $500 cheese, and I got a small bottle of mustard for $300 and $1. Don't ask me the odds of it, but let's just say $400. So you know, that in all now comes up to the sum of, I don't really remember, but I know that my $5,000 gave me everything, because I work with that for business. Because I only work with that amount for business. Right, so I shift the camera entirely. Now you guys are seeing in my kitchen. Now you guys are seeing my. So I work with that amount of money just for the stuff to get started, and you know, you have to buy your ketchup. And my $5,000 gave me every single thing, because then and there on I did not have the money to, you know, at that time my card, I don't really save on card. I am through partner and do my thing, but I didn't really trust the banking stuff, and now I have to be banking. So my money, my $5,000 gave me everything. And the first sale that I had, when I, you know, got the posters printed, I have this good friend of mine who used to work at that same school. I made the posters and he printed it, and then I started adding it in the community. And the first, I started June the 27th, 2020. Yeah, I started June 27th, 2020. And let me tell you, I did not have hand to sell it. The 3 bread finish, and the people must say, I really 3 bread, I don't want to comment. But the thing about it is that I know the community that I live in, and I know that the people in my community are very supportive. But guys, I needed $5,000 and me have to start the business. It was the $5,000 I had to start the business. And you know, when I saw how that went the other week, I got 6 breads, and then persons were saying to me, no, that they don't really like the retail frankfurter, so I must get the big ones. And so I think I did about 3 more Saturdays because I started everything on a Saturday, because due to my work schedule I had to do it on a Saturday when I would be home, because on Sundays I'm at church and on Fridays I am tired, so I did it on a Saturday. And I think it was 3 Saturdays after I started to sell the big Frankfurter. And then my mom, I love her so much. My mom just stepped in place, and she would go out and she saw the big relish. She saw the big bottle of relish and she got it for $1,500. She got the big mustard. I still have the mustard. I don't eat mustard. She got the big mayonnaise and so on. And when she came home with them, it's my business. And if somebody is going to come and give you stuff, you're not really going to really let's say, I know that I was making profit off it, but for my mom to be buying it out of her pocket, I'm like, no, 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 let me pay for those. And then if I see where, so the profit would have to go down, because you're using that to buy bigger stuff. And so I got that done. And then when the sun, now, because I was outside, I didn't have a shed or anything, so my mom went to Mandeville and she went to Bashko and she got the umbrella, the big tent umbrella, like, and she got it for 3,200, and I paid her back out of my profit. Business I go on in a business I go on. And so from that same business I started to sell popsicle. I'm still selling popsicle. I stopped doing the hot dog, and I'll share that in another video, or if I have the time I'll do it. I don't want to make this video too long and boring, so I started doing popsicle. And after popsicle I went to popcorn, and after popcorn I went to jello, and after jello I went to sweets, some sweets, and after that I went to doing spray body. And so now the things that I am still doing jello. I am still doing, and I am selling Carlsberg juice also. So I am selling Carlsberg juice, I am selling jello, I am selling some earrings, some stainless steel earring. They have the little initials if you want it in your last name or your first name. So I have the little SR and those stuff, and the chain comes with it also. And I have the perfume set, so I have the spray and the lotion. And if you want the shower gel, I have it also. And I am selling so much different stuff. I still have the popsicle. And so that business took me to this level, and I have further to go. Believe me, I have further to go, because let me tell you something. You can't expect to just think about something that is a long-term goal and just get it same time, unless you're rich. But for me now, I am not rich, so I have to start small. And when you start small, you start putting those profits to that dream job, to that long-term goal that you have. And so I stopped selling the hot dog, because reason being, light bill have to be paid. If I'm not using the electrical stove, I am using gas, and so I have to buy gas. And if I'm not doing that, I have not even that, but persons in my community, they don't like look at your stuff, and if you tell them a price, some of them be like, oh, and so on. And I didn't want it to come to that, and my heart and my conscience will allow me. I can't put a little pepper, I can't put a little sprinkle of cheese, so I have to give it with my conscience. I know it's all about making profits and so on, but I saw that I was not making as much as I should when time goes on, because I started giving away the stuff. I started adding too much. I started doing this, I started doing that, and then again I had so much things on me now. So sometimes I'm in the shop, because my mom owns a shop, so sometimes I'm in the shop, so the business started from her, and it just flowed down to her daughter. So sometimes I am in the shop and then somebody comes want hot dog, you know, you have to be back and forth, and I'm like, oh, this ain't working. I still have persons come and say, boy, you know, but with the popcorn, the hot dog, and I'm like, no, I can't. And the popcorn, I stopped doing popcorn also. You know, as time goes by, let me tell you something about myself. If it's not something that I really enjoy doing, I like cooking, but it is not the field that I want to stay in. That is not me. That is not my dream job. And so, you know, it's hard to be consistent in that area. But $5,000. Oh, it's on the ground. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Drop on the ground. I can't believe I had to do that. Yes, because I'm looking and I'm wondering where the money turned. Yes. And now that same job allowed me to save money. It allowed me to, that same $5,000 allowed me to start other business and to do other stuff that made me into. Yeah. So guys, this was short, but I want to end it off by encouraging someone. I want to say to you that if you have tried, like myself, doing hot dogs or doing so many other jobs and it's not working out for you, bear in mind, don't give up. Bear in mind that that was not yours to do in the beginning. That was not your passion. That was not passion driven for you. And so you have so many other stuff you can do. You can sell a phone card if you don't want to do that, depending on where you're at. You can start tutoring. It is Corona time, you know, say to your neighbor that, hey, you know, I am interested in teaching your child, and you can just give me a little $1,500 a day. That is a big money. So, you know, we can't just sit down and expect everything to come to us. We pray about it. We say, God say, ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be open unto you. But the thing about it is that we only want to ask him, but we don't want to move to it also. We want to say, God, I want that job and I want that money, but yet still you don't want to work. How do you want the money but you don't want to work for it? Is somebody to just come and give you like that, spoil you? Are you a spoiled brat? No. So let us be encouraged to just do us, you know, put out all, you know, don't be afraid of failing. Failure is a must. The first time I used the pot to pop the popcorn in because I did not have the machine. If you watch my preview, my first video, you guys will see where I started. I'm going to put it over here or over there, but you guys will see it and you can watch it. I use a pot to pop the popcorn in, and the first time it was a success, and then I realized now that it's burning the stuff. Like, how are you burning the stuff now? But you know, no matter what, you're going to have fail. You're going to fail in an area. You're going to fail sometime, but don't give up on that. Not because you lose a little popcorn or you lose a little money, that means you should give up completely. You have to lose to win. You have to lose to gain, and you have to gain to lose. Sometimes you're gaining too much and then you will lose some. Not because you deserve to lose it, but because it is just life, and no matter what you do, you're going to fail some part, and somewhere in your life you're going to fail. We are going to fail. There is no one that can give a testimony and say, boy, when I started this job, I did not fail, none at all. I did not come up against any obstacles. I did not, you know, fall. I did not, you know, broke a ribs or broke a finger or broke anything. You're going to have persons that will lie about it and say that it has been a tremendous go, it has been successful from the beginning. But don't allow other person's testimony to, you know, blind you, and don't allow other person's testimony to you know, discourage you, or even allow other person's testimony to be like, you know, some, don't allow a person's testimony to make you feel as if you're not worthy or you're not going at it right. Like, how how did he just start an online business and I've been trying for so many years? Don't allow that. The thing about it, as I said, you have to lose to gain. You have to spend money, and sometimes when you spend it, you still lose it. But at the end of the day, you don't give up. You keep on trying because that is what you want, and you can get it. I started with $5,000, and you can start with even less. Put aside pride, put aside everything that allows you to think that you are unworthy of being a successful. Just put aside all of that and just believe in yourself for once. So guys, I give God thanks for another successful video. I give you guys thanks also for being a part of my life journey, for being a part of everything that I am doing. And guys, I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for, being a part of my family. Yes, thank you guys for being a part of my family. And I want you guys to know that there is nothing that is impossible for us. If we believe God and if we trust God, then we can achieve anything. So guys, we have come to the end of another video. Thank you guys for watching to the end. Please subscribe, please leave a comment down below, and please tell me what you want to see, and I'll try my best to give it to you. So thank you guys, see you next time, bye.